We were just on the cusp of the technology boom. There was no social media. There was a transition going on in business and industry, jobs being shipped overseas. It was amazing to me that when I first moved to Spartanburg in 1996, throughout the time that I was president, that if I needed something from a community member or a business entity, it was always there.
And I got that burden to bear the rest of my life. Congratulations, Henry. Looking around, we've come a long way, baby. Since that first 1961, we had one man. It was west of the other building, and we called it the East Building. So now, 50 years later, they're really going to have a true name for the buildings.
Service, but you can't imagine how much time they put in. Thank you very much, and thank you. We are very grateful to be honored.
So no, Dan, we're not naming another building. But we do have a special honor and recognition. The vision for the downtown campus, as I've mentioned earlier, is the building I think is the crown jewel for our college. It has made a significant difference in our college and the way students feel about our college. An idea that was generated by Dr. Trujillo and started the process with partnerships that he built in this community that felt like Spartanburg Community College needed to be downtown to provide programs and services for students in that area. So with this, our commission has named one of the science labs in that building in honor of Dr. Trujillo. If you would allow me to read a plaque. The Spartanburg County Commission for Technical and Community Education honoring Dan L. Trujillo, President, 1996 to 2009. Visionary leadership and for tireless efforts in establishing the Spartanburg Community College campus. Dedication of the Dan L. Trujillo Science Lab, the Evans Academic Center.
It's nice to be back in Spartanburg for the weekend, and I think we'll get out of town just about in time for that next cold front. But it's a great honor to be invited here tonight and to be honored with these other gentlemen. And I'd like to start by congratulating them. I know what it meant to myself and my wife and my mother at the time. When they named the building for me, the Student Service Building several years ago. And I'm sure that for these gentlemen, the naming of buildings in their honor has the same impact on their families that it did on mine. Achievement that they've made. I would also like to say just a couple things about how I got to Spartanburg. You know, the Area Commission has been mentioned before, I think Jack and others. The Area Commission here works tirelessly for the benefit of this college and this community. And I've got several of the board members here tonight. I'd like to mention Hubert Dobson, who's here, and I'd like to mention Ben Snoddy, and I think I saw Jim Folk, and I could go on and on. But the reason I mentioned Ben is that Ben and I had a very special relationship. It's absolutely a fact that I'd never been at Spartanburg Community College if it weren't for Ben Snoddy and his leadership. And I also congratulated him on his invocation tonight. I told him to pass the plate later. You know, it's tough being a historical figure, active with what's going on here. But I hope what I can leave with you is this. While we're all proud of our service to the college, and we thank the faculty and staff for all of their efforts in making it happen, what really matters is the future. And that is determined by President Giles and others, some of you out here in the audience tonight. Let's keep it going. Let's make Spartanburg Community College the best community college in the nation. It's close. Why not go for that? Why not do that? Let's have this tonight be a beginning, with recognition and an opportunity to move the college even farther. Thank you.